Many of you recall the adventures of Wire Paladin in the old TV series Have Gun Will Travel. Today, we have iPhone video adventures from Pat Kerr.
There you go.
There ain't no bushman without a bush. You got it?
I got you, bush. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday morning on the famous Harwin Drive in Houston, Texas. And as you can see, I am sitting in the greatest Mexican restaurant of all time. I'm telling you, I was born and raised eating Mexican food all my life, all over, everywhere. But I found this treasure on 7201B Harwin Drive, Houston, Texas. Tres Sabores. Fantastic place to eat. And very, very nice. Here are the people. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in a restroom outer door. And I just wanted you to see that this is probably the world's most stupid sign. Think about it a minute now. Here's this guy that comes in here. He's in desperate need of a relief spot. So he walks in here and he looks at this sign. And he says, gee whiz, I can't go there. And I'm about to have an accident in my pants. So, what does he do? What can he do? Well, hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is downtown Gause, Texas. And this is the restaurant that's open on Friday and Saturday. Joe Hobbs owns it, makes good barbecue, and this is basically the rest of Gause, Texas. And so you get what you get. And across the street from Joe's Barbecue, this is a highway going west. And there is a railroad crossing. And it crosses the Union Pacific track. And this is the railroad crossing that a few years ago a train had stopped. And a guy got so mad about waiting for it, he got out his pistol and shot the train. Of course, he went to federal prison for 10 years. But I bet this is the only place in the world where a guy shot the train. Well, probably Gause is really about the only place in the world like Gause. I don't know if you got a good picture of that clothes sign there that old Joe has there. But it's just 4 letters. Instead of saying CLOSED, he has said shut. And then we not move on over here to his electric meter. And it was put in about 1890 or something like that. And then he has a ground in case electricity gets hit by lightning. So here's the ground. And it goes down and around and around and around. And then it's held on by a nail, which probably goes into the wood frame of the building, which would ignite you can see there in his window, he's still rooting for Bush Cheney, 04, to win the next election. So I don't know whether that's 3004 or 4004. But anyway, old Joe Hobbs, famous man. There's the door, freshly painted with rust. And there's a sign up there, barbecue. Woo! There's nothing like downtown Gauls, Texas. What you see is what you get. Then moving next door to Joe's famous barbecue in Gauls, Texas, we find a service station. And these guys are not partial to one brand. They've got two brands, but there's no pumps. There was traffic there. There are no pumps at this glorious service station in Gauls, Texas. So the way out of town is westward, and that's why so many cars are going that way. This has to be only Gauls.
Waco, and Josh's dad has been on a mission to find a yellow-meated watermelon. And we were driving through Hearn on the way up there, and we saw a guy that had a watermelon stand.
Yeah.
And he had a bunch of stuff, and so we decided to stop. And we were looking at all the watermelons, and we couldn't find it at first. And he asked the guy, you know, well, he saw the black diamond ones first. He said, are those yellow or red? Yeah. And he said, those are red. And he was like, dang it. I'm trying to find yellow-meated watermelon. He goes, I got 3 left. And so Josh's dad goes, I want all 3 of them. We paid $10 a pop for them. And we took them back home. And he was so excited. And I'd never had one before. And I was cleaning up the kitchen because we were in the midst of moving. And I set it on the counter, and it rolled off the counter, and it busted in the kitchen. Oh. And his dad was outside building the deck. And he looked up, and there was this broken watermelon all over the floor. And we've been searching for this damn watermelon for like 2 years now. We've been looking for him, and we finally got one, and I dropped it. So his dad came inside and grabbed a spoon, and so I'm not going to let it go to waste. And he sat there with a spoon and ate the watermelon that just fell on the floor. Yeah, he sure did. I'm not going to let that go to waste.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He wasn't mad, because he calls me his daughter-in-law to be, and he was like, well, my daughter-in-law to be, the only thing that she does is drops a watermelon. I think she'll be all right. So we cut it all up, and we had a little bit of a barbecue last night, and not one person there had ever had a yellow watermelon before, and everyone liked it. It was really good. We got some really good cantaloupes too.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Tres Sabores, and here is the sweetest little girl in Tres Sabores. What's your name, honey?
Jasmine.
That's a good name. And show me what you do. You know, do all those things like. Woo. Loud. Do that. Oh, like you were doing a while ago. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from this corner of the Copy Corner on in College Station, Texas. I've run across this really great guy. His name is Jijin. He goes to Blinn College. He's taking some special work. And guess where he lives? The Belgium Congo, where they found Dr. Livingstone. So, Jijin, tell me all about the Belgium Congo, will you?
is a big country in the central of Africa.
Uh-huh.
And Livingstone found Congo in one of the regions in the south, on the west. They call that Bas Congo.
Uh-huh.